An African proverb says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Most of the times, when things go wrong and we are not able to finish a task, we point fingers at a whole lot of people and things around us. We try to find someone to blame for our shortfalls, but the greatest enemy of our success lives within us. We make and unmake ourselves. There is an inner voice speaking negativity and always trying to talk you out of your dream. My name is Bernard, and this is African Dream Motivation. Stay with us and be inspired. As soon as we think of doing something great, we hear an inner voice telling us we can't do it. And if you don't stand firm, you will be convinced that you cannot do it. You then tend to find other reasons to subside this defeated mentality. One thing in life is that you will find thousands of reasons proving that you can't do something. But if you really want to do it, you will also find reasons showing that you can. The ball is always in your court, whether to go positive or to go negative. As the saying goes, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both right. Confucius. As soon as you think you cannot do something, you will be exposed to so many negative reasons, and finally, you may lose hope. If you kill the dream from inside, no amount of outside effort can revive it. Stand firm to your dream. Don't doubt yourself. You need to minimize the voice telling you it cannot be done by first telling yourself you can do it. Sometimes, you've got to say no to yourself. Discipline yourself to be positive. The most difficult person to say no to is yourself. If you can do that, then you are in control. So many people end their journey to their dreams even before it begins. At the height of serious life difficulties, negativity is likely to set in. People go to the extent of believing that they are worth nothing, and in most extreme cases, choose death over life. All these perceptions and occurrences begin from within. It is the most challenging battle you can face. The villain and the hero lies inside you. It will become so fierce that people end up depressed and sometimes commit suicide. The moment you are able to win the war within, you can face the outer world and overcome its challenges. As the old African proverb says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Tyler Perry suffered an abusive childhood. His father beat him up for every little thing he did. He was always sad and afraid of staying home. At a certain point in his life, he decided to commit suicide in an attempt to escape his father's beatings. Fortunately, he survived the suicide attempt, and from there, he persevered and won the battle from within. After he had overcome the negativities in his life, no amount of frustration from the outside world could pin him down. After working so hard through so many failures, he became the first African American to own outright a film production studio in the United States. In 2011, Forbes listed him as the highest paid man in entertainment. All these were possible because he was strong from within and was able to overcome his fears when he had to face it. I don't know what you are going through at this very moment, but if you are motivated intrinsically, nothing will break you. Another person who rose up tall to overcome his inner fears and win the battle from within was Eminem. He was raised by a poor single mother who struggled to put food on the table. He dropped out of school to take on jobs in order to support his mother pay their bills. After identifying his love for rap music, he went on to release several songs trying to launch his career. Even though he was very good, his hard work wasn't rewarding enough. He ended up earning so little to survive. He was facing extreme financial difficulties and was struggling to take care of his newly born baby. All this got his inner self to battle with a lot of negative thoughts. He couldn't understand why he was doing so much but earning so little. He attempted suicide but was able to survive. As if that was not enough, he was fired from his job shortly before Christmas. The idea of committing suicide and overcoming it gave him the strength to persevere through the difficult times. He took it one after the other and worked hard towards his dreams. Today, he is one of the most successful musicians in the world. As of 2022, his net worth is estimated over $600 million according to Forbes. Today, the guy who wanted to commit suicide is a multi-millionaire now, touching lives around the world. The storms of life are such that if you don't strengthen yourself to overcome all negativities, it will surely consume you. If you have faced so many rejections in your life, you will understand that it gets to a point where you begin to question the authenticity of your work or ability. It was the same with the first billionaire author. J.K. Rowling suffered so much in her journey to fulfilling her dreams. She was in an abusive marriage, and no matter how hard she tried to endure it, she couldn't hold on for long. She experienced divorce and became a single mother. She considered herself a failure and was really worried. She sadly lost her mother that year and also became jobless. She was under serious financial distress and was diagnosed of clinical depression and also attempted suicide. But later on, she realized that if she would be able to move on, it was very necessary for her to change her mindset. She inspired herself and kept following her dreams. During this period, she was writing her Harry Potter series little by little. After battling with a series of cognitive dissonance, she finally finished her book. It was now time for publication. She moved from one publisher to the other after facing so many rejections. Her book was rejected 12 times by publishers. Even though she was really struggling financially and emotionally, she was able to overcome the enemy within. And no matter how the outside world treated her, she still believed in herself and her dream. She kept searching, and after all the rejections, the 13th publisher accepted the book and decided to give it a try. This book was a huge success, and it made a poor and jobless single mother a billionaire. Her life changed forever. Failure and success are all mindsets. The moment you are able to tell yourself that no matter how difficult life gets, you will still emerge successful, you will surely succeed. Every single person who has been able to climb the ladder of success had to deal with their negativities first. Sometimes, you need to remind yourself a countless number of times that you will never give up. If you fail at something, the problem is not with you, it is with the act that failed. Rise up from where you fell, identify the problem that caused the failure, learn from your mistakes, and begin again. But this time, more wisely. Whatever career you are pursuing, you need to always be ready to deal with the enemy within first. Once you've been able to overcome the negative voice in your head, no matter what life throws at you, you will be invincible. Believe in yourself and never give up. Prepare your mind for the journey ahead. Be ready for the failure because overcoming it is part of the journey. Be inspired and never give up. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Also, share this video with anyone you believe will love it as you did. Thanks again. See you in our next video. Until then, have a nice day.